So in this video I'll be talking about the controller class in Valorant, how to play it, the do's and do nots, describing the overall role and a bit of advice on how to play them. But before I get into it, in my last video, or one of my last videos that I did a check, I had 500 views, which is one of my highest viewed videos, and 100% of the people watching the video haven't subscribed. I'm really trying to give this video content creation a go. I work a full-time job and I can't do this in my spare time, but I really enjoy it. It'd be really good to see that number go up of subscribers, people enjoying the content, or people that just want to support me. So if you could subscribe, that would mean the world to me, and yeah, let's get me away from 100% of people aren't subscribed to my channel. Okay, so controllers. Controllers are arguably the most crucial role in Valorant, but in my experience, especially on Valorant console, they're the most underused. Their main role is to assist the team in entering the site by blocking vision of the enemies and creating valuable space. So what exactly is a controller? Controllers are primarily agents equipped with smokes, walls, and other vision blocking abilities. They use these abilities to gain more space for the team or to force enemies into unfavorable or unexpected positions. Additionally, they can stop the enemy from getting information of where your team is and potentially what your team is planning to do. In my experience, the best controller for beginners is Brimstone, as his kit is very easy to understand and to take advantage of. His abilities is, he has a Molotov that he shoots from like a cannon, which will be able to do a lot of damage over time. You can use it to block off areas, put on the spike so they can't defuse it, and just overall is a good tool to use to get kills or to push people back. He has 3 smokes that he can use to block off areas of the map, a stim beacon that makes him and all the players around him reload faster, shoot faster, move faster. It just speeds everything up. And his ultimate is an aerial strike that can come down and have a large area that kills everyone that's within it. So it's really easy to use, but does a lot of damage. Controllers work best when playing from the back, using their abilities to support their team in site entry or in site control. Their abilities are among the most important in the game, often determining the outcome of entire rounds based on if they have utilities left. For example, on offense, if the spike is down, a way of winning the round is just by running the clock down, so it's impossible to defuse the spike because there's no time. If the spike is down and there's a controller on the team with utility available, they can smoke off entry points to the sites, slowing down enemy players as they are unable to see onto the site, and enter a lot more cautiously and slowly to reduce the chance of getting shot upon entry, which in turn runs down time and makes it less likely that they can defuse. But on the other side, if this utility is not available, enemies will have an easier time re-entering the site and will have more time to defuse. So a couple of do's and don'ts for playing controllers. Do communicate with your team when using your abilities and where they would like them to be used. So there's no point smoking an area that they're not planning to go down, or smoking an area that someone has pre-aimed, because all you're doing is blocking their vision and putting them in a position that's harder for them. So having that communication to say where they think is the best place to put the smokes, or where they don't want you to put the smokes, and working as a team really benefits you being able to get the most from your utility and them not getting in their way, but also enhancing them, getting space, and overall hopefully winning the round. A don't is you don't push up front as a controller, because more times than not, because you're not built to be the first one in, you're not an initiator or a duelist, you will just die and you lose all your valuable utilities. So playing from the back, playing a bit slower, focusing on your utility and your kit is the most important thing to do. A big do is to pick weapons that suit the pace that you're playing and preferably have a longer range. So for example, if you're entering a site, you're smoking off major areas, having a short range gun like a shotgun is less favourable if you're coming into the site or holding a site from the back. You want to be able to have weapons that can hold angles, long to medium range, or guns that are best suited for the map. So on the flip side, there's no point having, like on Lotus, on Operator when you're in B, because it's so short range. The last don't is to not block areas where your teammates have already set up, as it might ruin their plans or put them in unfavorable situations, like forcing them to rotate and they get caught whilst rotating. Let me know what you think of this video and if it's been helpful, and leave a comment with your feedback. Like I said before, 100% of people that view my videos aren't subscribed, so if you could subscribe and help out the channel so much and really help me as well. So subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.